Hi, Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm just getting ready for the big day tomorrow, and I'm making the Dani Valante Basque baked cheesecake. Just wanted to jump on and do a quick video showing you just how easy it is. Don't be afraid. It is baked, and you do need a kilo of big cheese, cream cheese. So I do get these nice ones from Coles. Now, the trick to getting it out of the little slot, thanks to my sister Sal, literally for a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to slice down the side with the knife, and then it just pops out. How good is that? No messing around, no waste, no trying to dig it out. So I love that little tip. So this works with the sausage mince as well. Apparently, I haven't tried that. So 1 kilo of cream cheese. Now, I've looked up Dani Valante's Basque cheesecake on Cookidoo. Cookidoo is the recipe platform on your Thermomix. So if you've not got Cookidoo and you've never had it before, you can actually have a try for 1 month for free, www.cookidoo.com.au, and give it a go. And just look at how many amazing recipes, like 100,000 global recipes, that you could be making in your Thermomix. So I'm just on my TM6, my trusty TM6. My TM7 is packed, ready to go away for a few days after Christmas. It's in the car. So this trusty TM6 will stay on my bench. Just dicing up that cream cheese ready for us. All right. I have done this before. It's an absolute cracker of a dessert for Christmas Day. If you like to do a dessert pre-done the day before, this is definitely your friend. Preheat oven to 200 degrees. Oven on. Next. On the basin sides with a 23 centimetre tin, and making sure the baking paper extends up the side. I'll show you do that in a minute while this is cooking. Set tin aside. 7 eggs in your Thermomix. I've already cracked them just to make sure I didn't get any shells in. There we go. 7 eggs. What are you making for Christmas Day? Lid on. Feed for 20 seconds. Okay. Baking paper. Now, when it says make sure, because this cheesecake will dries. It's a beautiful big put the base on. All right, next. Now we're at the kilo, or 1,000 grams of cream cheese. And don't you love those scales, how they just pop up nicely? I must admit the TM7, how it tears itself when you take the lid off, is proving to be one of my favourite new features. Okay. Oh, 10 grams short. Must be the wrapping. Was probably a tiny bit on the wrapper still. Lid on, 30 seconds, speed 5. Just let that into the steep. Now we'll just line and stay in. So I need to just scrunch it up, actually more manageable to work with. There we go. Now just asking me to scrape down the side. TM7 spatula. To show you that this is actually pretty good as it is. No clumps or anything like that. No lumps at all. For the process. She'll do as it says. 30 seconds. Done. I just run a little bit of butter. Okay. All right, next step, 350 grams of white sugar. Just got a few lumps in there. I don't want lumpy sugar in there. All right. Did go in anyway, didn't force the kids. We go 350 grams of white sugar, lid back on, and 1 minute, speed 5. Okay. So the great thing about Thermomix is you're not standing there holding the stick mixer for this whole minute. So I can do other things. Love that. I love that so much. All right. Popping it over. So it's a bit stronger. No butter on there. We can do that thing. We're up to 500 grams of the pouring cream. So again, that's just looking really beautiful. A nice sort of custard texture. Okay. Getting quite full in there. 500 grams of pouring cream. I've also been making the Basque cheesecake, which is a no-bake cheesecake. And that's a real quick one. Only takes 5 minutes to make and then about 6 hours of fridge time. So it's definitely a make ahead of time, but it doesn't take a lot of time, which I love. So 500 grams of pouring cream. There we go. And you guessed it, look back on. And 30 seconds, speed 5. I'm like pretty much it. Okay. Give the video. There we go. Break down sides with your spatula. She'll do. Go. I love this nice long spatula because you can just get all the way down to the bottom with one sweep. And it stands up. How good's that? Lid back on. Another 30 seconds, speed 5. Okay, next. Add 30 grams of plain flour. You're still a traditional cook when you're cooking with a Thermomix. I don't see the difference. Standing here with a stick mixer or popping it in here, except you've got more time up your hands. That's my major benefit, I think. All right, here we go. 2 minutes now with some plain flour in there. And that's it. So while that's doing that, I can just tidy up a little bit at work. Pour the mixture into the tin and bake for 1 hour at 200 degrees or until just set but dark and caramelized on the outside. As you can see, maybe that is full. That is the maximum quantity in the jug, and I love that too. So carefully pouring. Now I'll just use the back of the spoon so it doesn't splash. Pour that where I want. Pour it onto my spoon. Guide it around a little bit. Paper it's moved. Just line up your baking paper if it's moved like mine did. Okay. Beautiful. Now you're going to get a very full cheesecake. It'll rise a little bit and puff up. It's going to get caramelized and dark on the edges, which is what you want. And that sort of also counts as a crust, so you don't need a biscuit base or anything with this one, which is cool. Okay, so that is how easy that is, and we'll pop that in the oven for 1 hour at 200 degrees, and then you let it sit on your bench to cool down, and once it's completely cool you can cut into it, or you can put it in the fridge and serve on Christmas Day, which is what I'll be doing. Cover it in berries or cherries if you've got cherries, which I do, so that'll be nice. I am going to make the Basque cheesecake as well, which is another fabulous one, but I'll do a separate video for that. So I hope you like that. It's going in the oven now. I always like to put it on a tray as well, just in case the springform tin looks a little. In it goes in the middle of my oven, 200 degrees, 1 hour. Thanks very much. I hope you liked that. If you did, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more thermomixing. Have a merry, very merry, merry, merry Christmas and Happy New Year.